What's up, you guys? My name is Selena Amor and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be recapping episode 6 of Canada's Drag Race, which was a branding challenge. They had to create their own little eyeshadow palettes. It was a pretty fun episode and they had a really fun runway, so we're going to go ahead and get into that. But before I get into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, skin, lips, we looking good. Okay, ignore that, but other than that, the skin be looking great. So if y'all want to know what I'm doing, let me know and I will drop a tutorial. But other than that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing down my brows, foundation, color correction, y'all know the whole gig, off camera. And then I will be right back to start getting into our episode. Alright, you guys, so I went ahead and did my foundation off camera. We used our good tried and true MAC. You know, I never got wrong with MAC. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into the rest of my makeup and the rest of the episode. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Starting with the mini challenge, they had to do little drag family photo shoots for different events, and honestly, it was pretty good. I do have to say one thing about Canada, they do have the best mini challenges. I have so much fun watching them, and I feel like, I don't know, whatever's in the water in Canada is making those mini challenges so entertaining and fun to watch. I swear, I am like pissing myself laughing every time. They are so funny. Also, my guys out there, any of y'all have any shaving tips? Because, you know, I have to shave a lot for drag, and I get really bad razor burns, so any shaving tips, please let me know. The winner of the mini challenge was Jada Hudson, and I feel like that was well deserved. I swear, Jada is our mini challenge queen of the season, and she has won she won the last one, the TED Talk one, and I'm pretty sure she won another mini challenge. So, Jada, our mini challenge queen, let's give it up, doll. But for the main challenge, they had to create eyeshadow palettes and create a little campaign and commercial to sell the eyeshadow palette, which it's a branding challenge at the end of the day, which we love branding challenges. I don't know. I love like branding, advertising, all that stuff. So, I love challenges, love that, Allie. I love challenges like that because it's like you're putting yourself out there and like you're trying to get people to like buy you. You're basically selling yourself. So, you know, you have to be good at that to be a drag queen, I feel, especially on Drag Race, because all the stuff you're going to be doing after, you basically have to sell yourself and all of that. So I feel like it's very smart for the girls to do. And we had some really fun ones. We'll get into it, but I feel like this should be a challenge on like every season, especially with like eyeshadow palettes, because a lot of drag queens have makeup companies and stuff like Kimchi, Trixie Mattel. So I feel like it's really good. And also, makeup is a huge part of drag, so that is definitely a smart thing. Getting into the main challenge, up first we had Kimmy Couture, and I really loved her ad. I thought it was so good. It was called Transcending. Yes, it was basically like all about the trans experience and trans representation, which we love to see. And Kimmy looked so gorgeous in her ad, in her campaign photo. It was just, Kimmy ate that ad. And I feel like she would have been in the top, it's just her runway was a little rough. But yeah, other than that, I really thought Kimmy slayed it this week, and I just love Kimmy, so I'm so glad to see her doing well in this competition. I'm really hoping that she makes it to the finale, and spoiler alert, I really hope that she don't get eliminated. Why did I say spoiler alert? I really hope she don't get eliminated because, spoiler alert, one of my favorites went home this episode, so I'm very sad. Don't talk to me for 3 days, I'm still mourning. Next up we had Jada Hudson, and I loved her ad so much. Her palette was beautiful. She looked gorgeous in the campaign photo. Her ad was so fun. I really thought she was going to win this week. Spoiler alert, her runway was amazing, and she had a really good moment on the runway with Tracy, so I really thought she had that win in the bag, but it's okay, she still slayed this episode, and I love Jada Hudson. She is like a Canadian national treasure at this point. Like, give her flowers, respect her, put some respect on my girl Jada's name. Ooh, my nose looks so snatched, I can barely breathe, y'all. Ooh. Next up we had Giselle Lullaby, and honestly, she struggled in the challenge. Her commercial wasn't that good. She was trying to do some like French things with it. It wasn't working out. She kind of got lost, and I don't know, I'm really sad because I'm rooting for Giselle this season. She's definitely one of my favorites, and I hate to see her not doing so good this week because she is one of my favorites, you know. I hope that Giselle can redeem herself. I mean, she redeemed herself on the runway, but hopefully next week she can do it. Speaking of struggling, next up we had Bombay, and this broke my heart to see her struggle because she is one of my favorites this season as well. This season has a lot of my favorites, honestly. It's such an amazing cast this season. Canada. But yeah, it broke my heart to see her not do so well, and spoiler alert, she goes home this episode. So it broke my heart to see her get eliminated, but it definitely was her time. She just didn't have any challenge wins, wasn't really standing out that much, and it broke my heart to see, but you know, if you're not gonna stand out, get out, girl, you know. Her commercial just wasn't that funny. She was trying to do too much. It was a little all over the place. I wasn't that big of a fan of it. Another struggle bus, we had Irma Gerd, and her commercial was just, honestly, not gonna lie, it did make me cringe a little bit. She was just trying to be funny, and she wasn't funny. And the way she was doing things, I mean, she named her palette Snot Rocket. Choices. Yeah, I was not a big fan of Irma Gerd's ad. I loved her runway tonight. We'll talk about it in a minute. Her runway should have saved her in the bottom, honestly, but you know, I mean, it was kind of deserving that she was lip syncing. Next up, we had Vivian Vanderpuss, and I honestly loved her ad so much. I'm not a cat person, but her ad might have made me one. I'm just joking. I don't think I'll ever be a cat person. But her ad was so funny. I loved how she was talking about like the shade names in it, which none of the other queens did. She was just so funny. I'm very sad that she did not win this episode because I am rooting for my girl Vivian. I want her to do well in this competition, and the fact that she keeps getting robbed each week is just not standing with me. She had a great runway this episode, which of course we will get into, but I don't know. I really thought Vivian had it in the bag this episode too. Not gonna lie, the judging had me this episode where I was like, who is gonna win? Who is gonna lip sync? I have no idea. Why'd I sound like a robot doing that? And then last but not least, we had Miss Fiercelicious. I thought her ad was so good. Her campaign photo was beautiful. Her ad was so funny. Her palette was gorgeous. Miss Fiercelicious just ate up this episode. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy that she finally won an episode. Spoiler alert, she won the challenge, and it was very well deserving. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that she got her win. You know, she already wins from making this TV show. I mean, honestly, without her, this season would be so boring. So I am so happy that Miss Fiercelicious finally got her flowers. And also, I look so glowy right now. Okay. Work. Alright, so I went ahead and finished my base off camera. We got that blinding highlight. You already know. Let me show you what I used real quick because I don't gatekeep over here. Both of these are kimchi highlighters. I used the Pearl Gone Wild, and then I used the Trixie Mattel one, and I used the blue side on the Trixie Mattel. And yeah, we got this beautiful glow. I mean, come on. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dip into the eyeshadow. I'm a little nervous because I'm doing a new kind of eyeshadow thing that I've never done before. And of course, why not do it on camera? So we're just gonna use our little tried and true Sensorium palette. I am obsessed with this palette, I'm saying. It is literally my go-to, y'all. Look at all those colors. I mean, come on. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start my eyes, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the runway looks. And the runway category today was paint. Painted for the gods. Paint, paint, paint. First up, we had Miss Fiercelicious, and she came out as a Rococo painting of a little girl swinging, and baby, she ate that up. Oh my gosh. She had the little girl swinging, the little mannequin feet, the foot and the hair, baby. She ate that up. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that from Fierce. I didn't think she would turn that hard. I mean, whenever I heard the category was paint, I was like, I don't know what these girls would do. I don't know if they're going to go like paint splatter on their outfit. I don't know if they're going to go as paintings, but honestly, these girls did not disappoint, and I feel like this runway is why Fiercelicious won the challenge, because baby, this is a whole shoot. And my favorite thing was whenever she was in Untucked and she recreated the little Real Housewife things where you guys may say I'm fake, but the only thing fake about me is this, and then she threw her little leg. I lived for it, first off, because I love Real Housewives, so obviously I lived for it. Next up, we had Jada Shada Hudson, and I thought she looked absolutely gorgeous. I loved the message behind her outfit of her being like, I don't need to go as a masterpiece because me being black and everything is the masterpiece. I loved the message and the story behind it, and the cute moment that she had with Tracy on the runway. That was so adorable. And I live for Jada so much. She is that girl. I'm trying to do some type of like halo eye thing, but like still lifted because we always gotta have a lifted eye for drag. So I'm trying to like, I don't know. I've never done my eyes this way. I might hate it, might love it. We'll see how it turns out. Next up, our recently eliminated Bombay. I loved this runway so much. She was going for the Indian Festival of Color, which is called Holi, and she just looked so gorgeous. I love how she incorporated her culture in this runway. I mean, of course, I always say that I love whenever queens incorporate their culture in their drag. It's just, that's who you are, own it, you know? And yeah, she looked so gorgeous. I love whenever she walked out, she had the color that just exploded everywhere. It was beautiful. And then I love whenever she took off her sunglasses and she had just the little color, the little, the mark, I don't even know what it is, but the thing around her eye, it was so gorgeous, gosh. I love Bombay, and I am so sad that she has left us already. Oh gosh, I cannot get over that. Like, please do not talk to me for the next 3 to 5 days. I am in mourning. Okay, I can kind of see how this is gonna look out, and I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Next up, we had Irma Gerd, and I honestly loved this runway from her so much. Oh my god, she looked so beautiful. The concept was just so fun. She was doing this kind of paint by numbers concept. It's just she was half colored, half not colored, and I lived for it. It was so fun. Oh baby, oh yeah, I'm living for this. I am living for it. Okay. Work. Work. But yeah, I loved Irma Gerd's runway. That was the best she's looked all season. My favorite look. And she turned it in that lip sync. Like, Irma, you better. Speaking of you better, next up is Vivian Vanderpuss. And baby, oh my god, she ate this runway up so hard. I loved how she came out as the paint canvas, and then she took out the paint sticks, and then color came out of that. That was so fun and so creative, and I never think of anything like that. Gosh, I'll leave it to Vivian, y'all. Leave it to Vivian. I'm really sad that she did not get the challenge win this week, but gosh, hopefully next week, because it is getting ridiculous how much y'all are robbing this girl. Brooklyn, we're about to have a word outside because it's ridiculous how much y'all robbing this poor girl. She ain't do nothing to y'all. She ain't do nothing to you, Brooklyn. Just be slay. Next up, we had Kimmy Couture, and honestly, this runway was a little rough, not gonna lie, which makes me really sad because I loved Kimmy, but I will say it, I think that this runway did put her in the bottom because yikes. Her makeup just looked crazy. Like, it looked like what I'm doing right now if this does not turn out good. Which, I think it will. It looks like it's gonna be kind of slay, so we shall see. We shall see. Pray. Okay, y'all, hear me out. Like this, but then we're gonna put concealer there, and it's gonna be kind of like a halo eye. I'm living for it. Okay. I feel like that could be cute. I feel like we could be cute. And then lastly, we had Giselle Lullaby, which, baby, she ate this runway up. Oh my gosh. I loved her little Picasso look. It was so gorgeous, so high fashion, so like unique. I've never seen anything like that. She looked so fun, so campy, so just like, I just loved how she looked. Also, now I'm thinking about it, I've done purple eyeshadow so many times. Okay, whatever. Giselle looked amazing, and honestly, I feel like this runway did save her from the bottom too, because baby, not even from the bottom, like she was safe, I think. This runway saved her for sure because, oof, baby, she ate that up so hard. Oh yeah, I'm kind of living for it, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, with the glitter, she's looking so hot, I'm living for it. Okay, yeah, we better work. Alrighty, so I went ahead and finished up my eyes and eyebrows. I low-key love the way the eyeshadow turned out. It's something new, something different, and I am completely living for it. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips and everything, and I will be right back. Also, I don't want to talk about the fact that my eyebrows are totally uneven. We're just gonna ignore that. I used a new lipstick, guys, and I'm low-key, I'm living. It's the Kimchi Trixie Mattel lipstick. It in Spice Cake. It is so beautiful, I mean. And then I paired it with these two kimchi liners in Honey and Vanilla Bean. Now I'm going to go ahead and take some of that highlighter that we used earlier, the kimchi one. I'm just going to put on my lips, give it that little effect, you know? Alrighty, so we went ahead and finished up the lips. We got nice, beautiful lips. I am living for this mug, but I'm going to go ahead and pop on some lashes, throw on the wig and outfit, and I will be right back. Alright, you guys, so here's the final look. Yes, I'm wearing the same wig from last week. Yes, it's a little bit messier now. We don't want to talk about it. We ain't gonna say nothing. We're just gonna admire the beauty, okay? Looks so good. We got the boobies in today. Oop, almost saw the nipple. Okay. Hopefully YouTube don't see that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And how we feeling about Canada, y'all? We're pretty deep into it, and I want to know how we all feeling about it. Personally, I'm feeling very excited for it. I'm loving this season. I'm loving this cast, and I am just so excited to see what happens. And honestly, normally Canada, the judging is very questionable, but honestly, not that much of that is happening this season, which I'm very happy about. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next time. See you guys later. Bye.